This isn't my usual thing to do, since I always avoid myself on going into dramas on situations and others. But this one, it's just really messed up entirely, and it has to be addressed about this. So if you didn't know, Cars Purple mod is created by Andre, which is partially based off a mod on High Octane, and which is not so great. And I will tell you why. So firstly, the mod is just basically a reskin of Cars, High Octane, but even more worst. And which it was found on 2018 I assume, and which it's yes. And while the mod itself may look good, but in reality it's not. It's just very horrible. And yes, Andriy Miroshnikov, I know you're gonna be watching this video, but to be frank with you, I don't care. What I want you to understand is that you're literally stealing other people's work without even asking them permissions at all. And before I could continue on, I was part of a video called My Answer to Modding Community, which bashfully is this one. And to be honest, this is maybe the dumbest thing I ever seen over this part. And it just says, next, about Robert NFS. When was I screaming on Robert NFS? If I wrote with caps lock it doesn't means that I was screaming. I done this because I wanted Robert to notice my messages. My guy, I will still read the messages. Even if you didn't type it with caps, but you still did it, just so I can have attention to you. Which it's stupid, and not only that, but you kept goddamn begging me, just so I can give you this box 360 version for Cars. Seriously, you just couldn't wait more, can you? Of course not, you're impatient anyway so. And you really wanted me to help you out, except you still didn't listen that I'm not great at explaining. But you went like this, like mon man. Don't expect a person to explain all of the things to you if they can't explain it all. Well, now that I'm done with this one, back on the topic of stealing. So, when you look at their VK group, which is just posts and posts of paint jobs and etc. But the thing is, while they did credit it to some on their posts, but most of the time, when you look at their posts, they never seem to bother them crediting to another person that did the work for the paint job. And there is proof that they did stole it. Just look at these images. Hell, even they took my paint job and put it on their mod, but most of these are on the add-ins folder. But even if so, they still didn't get permissions to use them at all. Andre, Erop, buddies, if you're gonna use someone's work, ask their permissions next time instead of being a theft of doing so. And also giving them proper credit. Oh, and by the way, I decided to see how much stuff they stole. And I did my math, and in total, and as you can see, they really steal a lot. So in short, please never steal someone's work without their permission. Cause that's theft, and you shouldn't be doing so. Cause that's not allowed. Oh, and by the way, I have a special award for the worst paint job that someone made in Cars Purple, and the special award paint job goes to O. Congratulations to the whoever made the special award that you release, and it will shortly be on your house sooner, and you get to keep it at your wall or somewhere else you like to put it. Well, that's about it for the video, and Andre, I'm gonna be waiting for your response back. Wink wink.